What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another 90-day fiance video, and this one right here is all about Tiffany in the most recent episode of the Single Life Season 3 Episode 8. But of course, before we get into it, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, that is a member of Patreon, and that is a subscriber as we continue to grow. Now, with that being said, let's dive into it and see exactly what went down this week and why the hell am I on this screen. Bye.
A couple of weeks ago, an old fling of mine, Fabian, came down from Jersey to visit me. It was our first time reconnecting in 7 years, but when we finally saw each other, the chemistry was still there. He offered to bring me to Jersey and have a little bit of a weekend getaway, and that's super exciting for me, but in the last couple of days, he's very hard to get a hold of, so hopefully I can get in touch with him soon.
To an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Hey Fabian, I'm trying to get a hold of you. I just need to know ahead of time what the plans are. So give me a call back when you can, and yeah, let me know. I hope you're doing well. Bye. It's so weird because in the beginning, he kept messaging me every day. And then just recently, like this past week and a half maybe, he's been like MIA. I'm confused because I personally don't think I did anything to like put him off.
I mean, listen, I don't think you did anything to put him off personally. I just think that the man came for one objective. He didn't get his objective and he's moved on to somewhere else. And that objective was to get into your pants. He obviously didn't get into your pants, and then so be it. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, the red flag was there. The biggest red flag was there. And that was when he was in his previous relationship, he was not ready for a child. And of course, he's now talking to a woman who's got a child, which is fine, but it's not necessarily the same thing. But him saying he wasn't ready for a child was also him saying that he wasn't ready for a complete commitment. And I say a complete commitment because I think it's one thing to commit with someone, but there is no plans for having a family anytime soon, marriage, whatever. You just want to commit to that person and you want to see how it goes. But then there's the commitment of like, well, we know that I want kids, you want kids, you know what I mean? We've been seeing each other for a while now, so you know, hopefully we can make that happen. And to be honest, because she's probably got a whole family and someone in particular, that is probably a full commitment that he wasn't willing to really be down with. That's if he was ever on the page of commitment in general, because again, he might have just been on the page of, I just want to sleep with you and that's me, done and dusted. But again, who knows? But hey, full commitment. I've just made that up, by the way. Yes. So there is a difference. I've just made it the name for it. Okay, let's continue. Let me know what you think though. Let me know what you're thinking.
I'll call you tomorrow so we can talk. Lots of things had happened. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. You couldn't call me and tell me that? I'm so confused. Yeah, okay, we'll talk tomorrow. Weird. I don't like the fact that I just called him, and instead of calling me back, he texted me. Choosing to reconnect with Fabian was definitely a huge leap of faith for me, but somehow, some way, I always end up with people who say things that they don't mean. Okay.
Hopefully it's not that deep and there's more to it, you know what I mean? Hopefully he just caught up with work and something's got his attention for this moment in time. That isn't a bad thing, you know? I'm just trying to be optimistic for her, to be honest with you, but we shall wait and see. Yep.
Well, I got a copy right here for you. I am ready for all the juicy details.
Let me give you the rundown. Okay. So the weekend that he spent with me ended up in, he wants me to go to Jersey, and he wanted to like incorporate me into his life and go from there. But he texted me and he was like, hey, I'll call you tomorrow so we can talk. There's a lot of stuff we need to talk about. And then he didn't call.
What?
I'm like, what?
That was the last thing?
So that's a red flag for me, is that empty promises.
Absolutely.
And I dealt with that for 6 years. I will never deal with it again. The fact that Fabian went like radio silence on me is a complete...
I mean, listen, rightly so, because if you've already been through something before with somebody else, there's no reason for you to go through it with someone else again, you know? You might as well just stick with the person you was before. I mean, listen, people don't really ask me this question, but sometimes I get asked this question like, why are you single or whatnot? I mean, it's very simple, to be honest with you, because I would rather get back with my ex rather than get with someone that I've met. Process that. Basically meaning that the same issues that I had are the same issues that I've come across with anyone new that I've come across, basically, in a nutshell. Do you see what I'm saying? So what is the point of getting someone new who's going to bring to the table the same thing that your ex brought, including some of the things that you didn't like about it too, to the table? You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, I'd rather get back with my ex rather than get with anyone who I've spoken to since then, because I haven't seen anything different since. You know what I'm saying? So the bottom line is this: if he's showing signs of things that she's already been through, and right now there's no explanation for it, I can understand for her mindset to be where it's at, but she should still stay open-minded to when they finally have this conversation, because hopefully this conversation will reveal everything. But at the same time, though, it depends on how much she's willing to really care and have patience. For me, myself in particular, once you show me one thing, I'm like, two things, I'm like, I'm done, to be honest with you, because I don't really care to really voice certain things, to be honest with you. Yes, a relationship is all about communication, but for me, it's more of a matter of, I don't want to voice it because I want to come across someone who already has these principles in line. If you don't already have these principles in line, well then, I don't really care to voice it, because I don't really want you to then change it, because in life, some people, they'll change certain things for you, but then once they get comfortable, those things that they changed, they always seem to come back anyway, and that change is only temporarily. I'd rather be with someone that's already got that in them already. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, because at least I know it's a trait of theirs. It's who they are. Some people can still play you regardless, but it's a gamble that I'm more willing to take, if you know what I mean. So if I'm Tiffany now, I've got kids, I've been in a relationship with a guy that, you know, run me riot. To be honest with you, I'd cut her ties now. To be honest with you. Why waste time, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, she had a kid who was literally calling the guy she was with before, whatever his name was again, calling him daddy and all sorts, you know what I mean? And now, look at where you are. Nah, bun it. Get rid of him. There's no need. Nah, bun it.
Delete my. To me, that's just a Ronald 2.0, and that's such a disappointment. I'm never gonna allow someone to show me their true colors and make excuses for them ever again. Could I just text him and be like, it's not working out for me?
Absolutely. A Dear John text. Just let him know.
Should I? Should I just do a voice to text because I don't want to type it? Hey, comma. This is not working for me. I don't think we're the right match for each other, period. I have to continue looking for someone who's the right fit for me.
Yes. That's harsh, but good.
Send it? I feel like such a bitch. Okay.
No.
I sent it.
Hell yeah.
All right, okay, bye, baby. I don't even want him to respond.
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe it didn't work out.
He got me excited and then, like, disappointed me. I don't need to be sitting around waiting for anybody.
I would go ahead and get back on the dating apps.
Well, it helps that I never got off the dating apps. But I'm gonna invest more time into it. I'm just gonna focus on what's next for me.
Yes, anything that makes you happy, and don't accept anything beneath that.
As much as I was disappointed with how things played out with Fabian, I did take something from it, and maybe that's exactly what I needed. I'm not gonna be making excuses for whoever I'm dating anymore. If they don't meet the standard, if they don't follow their promises, I'm done. I know for a fact I deserve better than that.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, knowing your worth, knowing that you deserve better than that. That's exactly where my mindset is at. You know what I mean? Why waste time trying to explain to someone that you don't like this, don't like that, and then hope that they're going to change it? Like, that's energy, man. That's energy wasted where you can put it elsewhere. You know, she's got kids who she can put the energy there, and then if the right guy comes along, he comes along. I've got energy that I want to be put into my work, you know what I mean? Make sure I'm dropping content for you guys all the time, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, listen, I've been dropping content on this channel, on RetroMADNESS. If you don't know about RetroMADNESS, you want to get there, you know what I'm saying? Okay, RetroMADNESS itself in particular is where we are doing retro reactions to old 90-day fiance seasons that I've never seen before, if you dig what I'm saying. So you need to get there, you know what I mean? Link is down below in the description. But again, I got that channel, then I got another channel, which is my very first ever channel, where I'm just do random updates and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Then I got Patreon. You think I've got time to waste with trying to tell someone that, hey, Nah, I ain't got time for that. If you come in my life, come in correct. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come into yours correct, so you should come into mine correct. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. I ain't got time for that. Psst. I mean, I'll prioritize where is best for me. That's what everybody should be doing. And shout out to Tiffany for doing that, though. I respect that. But that's 2 breakups in 1 episode already, because Tanya we've done already, and she's already oh, you might not have seen. I don't know what order. Oh, I might have to upload that video first now. You know, damn, I just spoiled that, didn't I? Oh, crikey. I never know what order I'm going to upload my videos in. I just make them all in one batch and then be like, hey. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace.